Hey, welcome to Barbershop Clips. This is a channel where you get to see really cool moments from the barbershop. I know the episodes are really long, but you can come here and enjoy really cool moments in short time as well. I hope you enjoy.
Shantanu, on any consumer business for that matter, I always tell people that put two axes. Okay, so you need to define it very clearly. And that was a great conversation I think I had with Tribo founders as well as OBEROI founders. Yeah. And where I told them, I said, guys, what is it that a budget customer wants? Okay, he doesn't want to be part of the largest hotel company in the world. Okay, he doesn't want to be saying you're the fastest growing or you've got great investors.
Yeah.
Today I get a lot of emails and we say we are an Excel, this back company. Yeah. Means as a customer, I don't want to know who's back to you. That's okay. Yeah. Maybe that's validation. Yeah, but doesn't matter. What are you standing for? So if you're doing a budget hotel, you should be looking at only two things, which is hygiene, क्योंकि कमरा मेरा साफ होना चाहिए, and security, मेरा सामान नहीं चोरी होना चाहिए.
Correct.
I don't want to know if you have 55 hotels in Parvich. You have one which is clean, I will seek you out. Because that's what I need. I'm a trader from Moradabad. I come to sell my brass utensils every Saturday. मेरे को 1000 रुपए में कमरा चाहिए जो साफ हो और मेरा सामान ना चोरी हो. बस ये दो चीजें चाहिए. That's your basic need. So I classify hotels into 5 steps. Yeah. Step 1 is commodity. That means give me a good bed, give me a air conditioner or a cooler or a fan which is comfortable. So give me comfort. Yeah.
And clean bathroom.
Clean bathroom. So I can do 2 lakh rooms there, 5 lakh rooms there. Commodity. Build as many as you want. So we got this building, yeah, convert it into 500 rooms. That's commodity. Second step of hotels is product. Great hotel. अच्छा लग रहा है देखने से. Service may or may not work. Non-branded. Don't know who runs it. Don't know what the owners want to do. But there are some very beautiful hotels in India done by owners as a passion, you know. People have 2 dreams, I believe. They all want to own a cafe and all want to run a boutique hotel. Correct. So they keep on playing around with their dreams, yeah. So that's 2. Okay. The third is where all luxury hotel comes in. Service. So AC works, bed works, great, looks great. Service works. That's great. Brand Chesky comes and says, that's all great, but you're not living like a local. Yeah, so if you're in Paris, you open the window, you should see the Eiffel Tower. That's how you need to live. Yeah, so that inspires the Pui bread in Goa. Yeah. Don't have croissant, have Pui, it's fantastic. Yeah, or have the Bangalore bun, or have the Fenny Dandeli, it's amazing. Yeah, so brand Chesky experiential. So brand Chesky said experiential. So suddenly all brands realize, अरे यार ये brand Chesky बड़ा smart आदमी है. इसने $100 billion की कंपनी बना ली. हम पिछले 100 साल से लगे में 15 billion, 16 billion वही बना के रह गए. He's now put all the hotel companies put together. Brand Chesky's alone. इसे बना ली और एक ही word पे experiential. So now every single brand that you speak about, he says, I'm an experiential hotel brand. वो चला 4 कमरे रहा है कहीं पे घर के अंदर गुड़गांव में, वो कह रहा मैं experiential. गुड़गांव में क्या experience except traffic jams? ये बढ़ूं. Okay, so I think sub in which word copy कर ले experiential. So experiential is the 4th pillar. Very important pillar, very much abused today, but it is the 4th pillar. But the final pillar is transformation. So on a premium axis where I say this is the premium that you can get and this is the differentiation you have, transformational is the most difficult to replicate because no matter how much capital you have, you cannot do transformational hospitality. So what is transformational?
What is that?
Great question. Transformational is a hotel stay that stays with you much after you've checked out. Let me give you an example. At the postcard on the Arabian Sea, which is 0 meters from the sea, we will, on an experience, take you out into the ocean at 5 o'clock in the morning on a boat, only 2 of you, and there's another boat, just making sure that they serve the breakfast to you and your partner on the boat and leave. Okay. So 10 years later, I meet you and I say, Shantanu, tell me which was the best breakfast you've ever had in your life. You're never going to talk about the spread because you've never been left alone on a boat with your partner in the middle of the Arabian Sea, okay, with dolphins swimming around. If you're lucky, you're seeing them in the morning, you can easily spot them. Okay, and you'll say, that's the best breakfast I had. The second or the third best breakfast I had was when I was sitting on the beach and having it. But this time I was not on the beach. I was in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, that's called transformative experiences. When you are in Gir, watching the lion and then enjoying the 3 different kind of cuisines, it'll stay with you 5 years later when I talk about it. And that's why if you go through Postcard TripAdvisor or postcardbooking.com reviews, that's the game. The only criteria we, after you've checked out, look at is a comment transformational or not? Because transformation is very difficult to replicate. It's the highest level of differentiation. How do you do it? And very difficult. So you may have oodles of capital, but your only chance at taking a postcard shot is that, first of all, it takes 4 years to build a hotel. I had an absolutely interesting conversation with the owner of a top airline in this country. And he said, to me that your business is very difficult because half the guys who own hotels don't want to sell it because it's an ego asset for them. And second, it takes 4 years to build. But if I have to get 100 planes, I can get them on lease in a much shorter period of time, paint them into my colors and fit them and get them here. Not more difficult now, but he said this to me like 5-6 years back. So it's a much more difficult business. So first of all, you need to have capital. 2, you may not get the sites again. There are licenses are less and less. Beautiful sites are lesser and lesser. There are huge restrictions. So you need to get the sites, you need to construct, you need to make, and then you need to get your service DNA totally correct, which comes from people. Now, what do you do with your people is a very important part to this transformational experience. So very simple one-line definition, which stay with you many years after you've checked out. If you've delivered that, you are sitting on the biggest moat ever in your life.